It does say damp weather gear twice, Hawk.
Yeah.
I know it does.
We got extra sets of damp weather gear.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
It wasn't a mistake. I know it says damp weather gear twice.
Oh, okay.
I would like to examine the unmarked wooden crate and see if there's anything in it.
Okay. When you
We have
open
an
the
unmarked
unmarked
wooden
wooden crate,
You find a power sword.
Blows up in my face.
inside it is an ornately jeweled box that bears the seal of the Inquisition.
Oh God.
What?
You just had to open the crate, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad you opened it and not me. That's all I'm saying.
Buddy should check it for explosives.
Because if I would have opened that, I probably just would have shut it and not said anything.
And forgive me, my knowledge on the lore is not as in depth as others.
You know the real world saying nobody
Don't look at
expects the
Gift
Spanish Inquisition.
Mhm.
Nobody expects the real Inquisition in this one. All right, are we ready to come back from break then?
Yeah, we're already back.
Making sure.
Behind.
I mean, everybody can hear everything, but
Yeah, I can hear everything.
Your
couldn't
stream?
hear it.
Yeah.
The stream. They couldn't. They said I didn't have the right screen up.
Oh, okay.
No one
Bird.
expects the Dragon Age Inquisition. Wow, setup.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's just a heavily ornate, like, Ark of the Coven box from the Inquisition? That what
It's
I'm-
not. It's super ornate. It's
Got a big
It's like
stylized eye
a chest,
on it.
almost? Like a mini chest?
Is it
yeah.
just
Give me
a-
just a second.
It's a box inside of a box.
Right.
Yeah, like a
if we
stock-
open it, there's another box.
There's another
It's got-
jeweled box.
It's got a big stylized eye on it. You know, like not like an eyeball, but like the letter I.
Yeah, it's got the Inquisition's triple eye on it. And if you want to know what the Inquisition's triple eye looks like, look at your character sheet.
Character
Right.
sheet.
That eye that runs
Oh.
down the middle of your character sheet, that's the Inquisition eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we have that updated to, say, chest of Inquisition?
Yeah. Give me just a moment.
I expect to see somebody open that, and there's another box, and then another box, and another box, and all the way down to a little tiny box. Open it. It's just a grenade pin, and it's note from the depot guy. He's like, "I want this back when you're done with it."
It is a holy relic of the Imperium. This was the
Inside of
pin
it
that
can't-
came from the grenade.
No, inside of it, it's the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
Oh God.
Wow.
That's just the pin from the grenade.
That rabbit's dynamite.
Yeah. All we have.
So
in there
have
is-
you
is like
have you filled the audience in on what's going on?
Oh.
That's essentially what we've been doing.
Okay. Yeah, all this is just delivered in the back of your Chimera, and the driver and his assistant are just kind of standing outside waiting for you guys to get in.
Alright,
And I would like to
climbing in.
inspect the heavy weapon case to see what particular kind of heavy weapon
Yeah, that's just.
is contained.
Unless that's like the man portable las can.
Someone beat you to the Monty Python joke.
You're welcome, Seta.
It might be a weapon. Open the Inquisition box. You know, that's kind of like opening Pandora's box. I don't know. I don't know if we're ready to go there yet.
I don't think any of us are part of the Inquisition group, so I don't think we'll be opening it.
I'm not touching that thing.
Neither
Nope.
am I.
At least not yet. Is it big enough to hold a battery pack?
No.
No? Okay.
No,
Then I'm
it's
not opening it.
It's not very. It's about the size of a shoebox,
Does it look booby trapped?
a large shoebox, but a shoebox nonetheless.
A boot box.
I ain't touching that thing. Put it under the seat.
Under the seat, yeah. Put it under the
Well,
driver's
no,
seat.
just leave the weapon. Leave it in the wooden
Oh,
box crate.
plasma cannon hyper.
6 standard magazines, nice. And did we determine what kind of grenades they are?
Oh, plasma cannon.
I don't know. Let's take one out, pull the pin, and throw it. And find out.
So we have a
no.
las cannon and a plasma cannon with us. Oh,
And
boy.
a heavy bolter.
Yeah,
This-
I can't use the bolter, but I can
Plus-
use the other two.
Whatever's
Does anybody
on
have the
Chimera.
ability to use the heavy bolter?
No.
Well, technically, Hill and you both have the ability to use it. You both just use it at a -10.
What does that take to...
because you only have one half of the talents necessary.
Where,
Okay.
oh,
And we
where
couldn't use it as a team
is
to negate
No.
the negative?
No.
Worth asking.
Put it
Yeah, I
on
know.
Hill's shoulder and fire it.
Right. Hill holds it, I pull the trigger.
Oh yeah, no, the heavy bolter comes with its own tripod.
Put the tripod on Hill's back then.
So Hill,
No,
you
that's
chose
what
not
we
to go
have,
for a second drink?
That's what we have a Lesso for.
If you want to know what kind of grenades they are, you need to have someone make a tech use check.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
Where is the... I don't...
No,
I don't have it.
I will be doing it.
Mr. Tech
And
Priest.
obviously I'll be looking at it with my tools and such.
You
try
strap an
this.
enemy to the front, does it negate
There you
the
go.
Whoa.
Does it negate the cheese?
It would probably.
Hmm.
No?
At least he knows what it is.
Yeah. He's
It
not standing
appears
like,
to be a
"Oh,
device used to cause large explosions.
No, he made it.
5
He met it.
anti-plant, 5 firebomb, 5 frag, and 5 hallucinogen. Oh, great. Somebody's
Wow.
gonna get cracked out of their head.
So we have extra frags now. Because you have 2
Fire
frags and
bombs?
2... whatever else.
I'm assuming the fire bombs are for the jungle,
Well, it's like a Molotov cocktail, essentially.
along with the
Or a napalm
anti-plant
grenade.
You know,
I'm
like if
expecting-
we have to burn our
The
way through a
anti-plant
chunk
is
of the
just
jungle.
the herbicide grenade. That's just,
Okay.
it's a weed killer.
I'm expecting giant vines to wrap around the Chimera and just like,
I want to make some orcs hallucinate. That's going to be amazing.
better make
Mhm.
your toss. Otherwise, you're hallucinating.
All right,
That's
so
why
I
it's
think,
amazing.
I
I'm
think
going to
we're
throw
ready.
it right at Ginger's character. It's going to be freaking fabulous.
You're gonna fumble the toss next to you. I don't care. He's hallucinating too.
The snozberries taste like snozberries. Oh,
It's
man.
okay. I do have a detox available, so if you end up, getting hallucinogenized,
Hill's gonna end up back
Hallucinized?
under a
I'll
rock.
hallucinogenized. I'll stab you in the back with my detox.
Oh, the plasma gun has blast? Oh.
Hill's gonna end up back under an orc.
All right, and so with that, you set out into the jungle.
Away!
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Chimera stalks its prey.
Welcome to the jungle.
Got guns and grenades.
All right, somebody want to roll me a D100?
Commissar?
Not it.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
Lord.
look at that. That's a rather high number.
Look,
No.
a random attack from jungle natives. Good job, Commissar.
Look, a 20-foot.
For the
20
glory
story tall.
of the Imperium.
Praise the Messiah.
You've been traveling through Otto, that's your driver. It tells you that it should be
Uh-huh.
roughly a 12-hour trip. His Chimera can handle pretty much all the terrain between here and there.
72 hours later.
And so after about 4 hours, you hear outside and above you.
That doesn't sound good.
I've heard better noises.
So anyone who wants to may make a perception or / awareness if you have it.
Ooh, I have that.
I have awareness.
Have awareness as well.
Any modifiers?
Wow.
Whoa!
I know everything.
You know exactly where it came from, what it is, how many there are.
Someone
looks
clearly
like.
has read the bestiary for the jungle.
Just so chat knows, my target was 39, and I rolled a 1.
Yes,
I
you
didn't.
did.
I can't see
Wow.
anything. On
Okay,
my helmet.
I'm the only one that knows what's
the
going
only
on.
one so far who has actually missed it is James.
I missed everything.
Everyone else got it.
I'm asleep. You can't tell because of the helmet. I'm asleep.
Everybody else got it.
Light sleeper. is
You
something
you
I
all
want
look
to do.
out through the ports and you see a Valkyrie assault gunship trailing a ribbon of smoke as it descends towards the jungle horizon.
I can't
That's
ever
one of our
notice shit.
gunships, right?
Yes.
I tell the driver to head towards where that thing's gonna crash.
Wait.
Nope.
Karmasai, I
So-
do believe that we were told to get this mission done as quickly as possible.
They shouldn't be flying. They said they wouldn't fly.
I'm staying out of this one.
Copy that.
I go where my rifle tells me to go.
Your rifle talks to you. Heretic!
I don't care. I didn't notice anything. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, William, perhaps I will take a look at that weapon once we get back to base.
Well, if you're following the Valkyrie, I need somebody to make me an ordinary, which is a +10 navigation check.
Is that perception?
Surface?
Yeah.
Yes,
What is-
surface navigation.
I got it.
Is that a
Got
joke?
it too.
I got
Do
it.
it. Alright.
There we go. I made the decision to follow
you
it.
don't have it.
You
I made the
Oh,
decision to
God.
follow it.
get these two out of the freaking driver's seat. Get everyone out of the driver's seat, please.
You think I'm not driving?
No,
Wow.
We're going.
We're lost
driving.
in the jungle!
We're
Okay.
doing donuts.
I
We're
don't
doing
understand.
donuts.
What was the modifier?
10.
10.
Man,
We're all lost.
Oh!
Lost it by 1.
you're going up not to
Oh
make us
my
hit
God.
trees.
Wow. We all, just super failed that roll.
So we're just doing donuts?
And Otto kind of goes, were we going after the Valkyrie? Because it went that way.
God damn it, Otto. Shut up and drive.
And he just drives. He just shuts up
I'm-
and drives.
I'm glad he knows where we're going.
Yeah, no kidding.
So after trailing it for about a half hour,
We are so getting
it's
reprimanded for
fairly
this.
easy to find. You find a chunk of its wing, bunch of downed trees, and before you, in the forest,
Oh, hello.
Ah.
Aka's ready for my change in directions. Awesome.
Aka's ready for everything.
Look,
If he
it's like
brings it
Star
up, he's
Wars.
ready.
I try to be ready for all circumstances. Like I said, I'm on my game this week.
Crashed it is.
And now, if you wish to make another awareness test,
Oh, good God. Okay. Is there any kind of modifier? No.
there is a +10 because it is an ordinary. By the way, a couple of you did actually. Well,
Awareness, you said?
Stilts did actually make the navigation check because
Wow.
it was a +30.
God, I can't. What?
Wow, that's
James
even with a
is still
+10.
entirely
What?
unaware.
This dice roller today hates all of us.
William noticed.
Everything.
That's it.
Rabitus missed.
It's either like we know everything or we just know
Okay,
nothing.
so William, you see ahead of you. It's kind of difficult because, like, the jungle is not quite dark enough for
Okay.
your prey sight to really work well. But it's also there's too much ambient life and heat for the thermal part of the prey sight to work correctly.
Okay.
But you see what you think are like 5 or 6 maybe figures moving around near the Valkyrie.
Can I tell if they're human or some other or some Xeno?
You would have to get closer.
Okay. About how far out are we?
At this point, you're about probably 60 meters. They don't appear to have noticed you yet, whatever they are.
Okay. Can I stealth up on them?
You may attempt to.
Okay.
Oh, well, we're still in the Chimera, so have we stopped and are offloading?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know. No one's.
I'm
said
gonna tell the
anything.
driver to stop right here
Okay. Otto's like,
and shut off the engine.
he looks to the commissar for okay on that one.
How loud is it at idle?
It's a tank.
So loud, which is why I told him to turn it off. Okay, so I need to make a stealth check.
He
I
still
think
hasn't decided to turn
the-
it off or not.
This
Well,
is one
I
of
think
those.
one of
Do
my
you trust your
characteristics-
squad or no?
One of my
Moments.
characteristics is slow to make decisions, so
Mhm.
Oh lord, here we go.
how
All right.
how long does it take to restart the engine?
Yeah, and while he's
few-
doing
just a
that,
few
I'm gonna
seconds, or-
climb out anyway.
Otto says it depends in this weather. He's like, sometimes it starts right up, sometimes not so much.
Let's leave the engine on, but we're
If I-
60 meters away.
If I
Okay.
see Will stealthing out, I'm gonna have to. get my
It's at
stealthing
this
on, too.
point, Wolf, that
Yeah.
since you're the only one you've got eyeballs on them, you notice that they are the forms have noticed your chimera.
Of
Could have
course.
turned it off.
They probably noticed us rolling up. It's a tank, and we're
So they
60 meters away.
Okay, so I see them.
Mm-hmm.
Can they see
Should-
me getting out or no? Or is that a stealth check?
That would be a stealth check.
Okay. Any modifiers?
Just the ones you normally have.
Okay.
Like a.
Come on!
Should have made that. Though,
As he
right?
falls out the door,
Isn't it like a plus 30 modifier?
plus
Wow.
20
Plus
stealth
40.
and plus sin skin, so he
Plus
should have made
40.
that.
No, that's including all that.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have that
including
factored in
everything.
anywhere.
That's
Yeah,
my
I don't
stealth check
have it.
plus the plus 40 because of the chameleon cloak and the sin skin,
Yeah, he's
and
got all
I
that
still
factored
failed it.
in.
Yeah, you.
And he
just
still
click
missed by that
stealth,
much?
and then
He rolled
type
the
in 40.
98.
Good lord, dude.
The
How
roller
are you
hates
getting-
us tonight. I'm not the only one to roll 90s.
Can
How
I?
are you getting 40? Isn't it 30 from the 10 from the synth skin, or is it because the synth skin's best quality?
The synth skin's best quality, so it gives you an additional 10.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the bonus is like 30, right? Or
I didn't
40?
have that noted.
40. Bonus is 40.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stealth out too. Why not? Everybody else is. Modifier
Well-
of 40.
I mean, he fell and rolled down the ramp.
Jesus!
So did
I got-
James.
I got you guys covered.
I don't
I
understand.
just-
I have two
It's-
checks.
I just
to
walk
stealth.
right out.
Give me, William, or not William, Griffin, give me an awareness check. It is super easy, so it's plus 30.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
You've been traveling for 3 hours, so it's before noon.
Okay.
I think the roller seems to think that high is better.
You know what? This is beyond ridiculous at this point.
No, this is really funny, actually.
Yeah,
I
Because
don't
I've seen
care.
it the exact opposite. I've seen it nights where it's all low.
So at this
Us,
point, since
it is
half my
never
squad
low.
has fallen on their face
Never.
out the door, I just walk out the door and look around to see
No,
what's going on.
I am
No,
stealthy
you
out
don't
the
fall
door.
out on
I
your
just
face,
didn't
you just
see
don't
something.
stealth as well as you
So
like,
give me
and they
an
notice you.
awareness or
30?
perception if you don't have awareness plus 30.
I'm still busting up my awareness.
All
Suck
right.
it, Trebek.
Ginger, Lucretia, you see what appears to be maybe a half dozen, at first glance, appear to be stormtroopers.
My people.
60
I'm
meters
gonna
away,
have my
so I
rifle
yell they would
trained
be able
on-
to hear.
Whoever the
Yeah.
closest one is.
Until
we
I try
identify
to
them.
hail them.
All right. They indeed are. They identify themselves as stormtroopers attached to the 4th Stormtrooper Battalion. They
Cool.
were on their way to being. One of them steps forward and he introduces himself as best he can on what appears to be a badly, perhaps even broken leg, and most definitely a broken arm.
Okay.
He introduces himself as one Sergeant Beard.
Nice name. Love the beard name. Man. How many total members are in the party?
6.
He's like, there's, I think there's, and you hear a, 5 of us now.
Okay.
I will be walking out now as I can
Is
hear
there
some
any
injured
that
folks.
are not injured that we could take with us?
We're all beat up pretty bad, sir. Ma'am, sir.
Sir.
We
Sir.
weren't expecting some kind of rocket hit us. We were on our way to Gamma 29 and we just kind of blindsided us, and the pilot tried to bring it down, but it clipped us in the engine and took out the co-pilot, and it just, well, it all went sideways. It was a hard landing, and well, I think we're lucky that 5 of us have walked away, but none of us are in any condition.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have a long-range Vox, would you? Because then we could at least, I mean, we've got enough supplies that we can keep ourselves safe here until support comes to pick us up.
We have enough room in the Chimera for them and their gear.
5 of them. It'd be tight, but yeah. I mean,
It holds 12.
somebody might be sharing somebody's lap, and some of the heavy weapon, the heavy gear might need to be strapped to the outside of the Chimera. But you could fit them in the Chimera if you know.
I would advise against that. They're all injured. They're not going to be any good in a firefight. And what's the point of going back now?
We can perform Medicaid checks on them.
I was going to see if Rabidus could do any kind of Medicaid check to get any of them into even a
Fighting shape?
Well, I can
not
definitely
even
cut
fighting
off
shape,
some
even just a,
legs and, staple some.
into a defensive shape to where they can defend the vehicle while we go recon the structure. We will repurpose them for our mission.
Which one is the least injured?
The one standing up.
With the
one in
leg?
front
The
of us.
only standing. Yes.
Yeah.
So Sergeant Glitbeard.
One of the other guys,
Oh, man.
like one of them is literally he's by a thread.
Put him out of his misery.
He's got what appears to be part of the Valkyries have door-mounted gun emplacements, and he has what appears to be part of the mounting for that sticking through his abdomen.
Okay,
Oh, that's
Nassar,
a-
I must advise you that none of these men are well to travel. It would be best for them to stay here. I am willing to offer my services to make sure that any open wounds are shut and that splints are applied to any broken bones, but it is not going to be good for them to be traveling through this terrain. I would advise for them to stay until someone comes to pick them up.
Picks up the ones you think that can be saved. Let me know
Okay.
the ones that can't.
So I would then attempt to apply a splint to the gentleman.
Oh,
In front of me?
he waves you on to his other men first.
Then I approach the nearest. So I would probably approach the one that has the said bones sticking out.
the abdominal lesion.
Yeah. So I'd
Yeah.
approach
Yeah.
them
And just
to
see if he's going to be.
basically
worth
check.
saving.
Probably going to fail. But can I do an awareness check
Their,
to make sure? Coming.
Their health stats, pretty much.
I
Yeah.
typed in the jungle. I typed in the chat what I'm doing.
You put it in which chat?
The
No, I didn't. It's in the R20 chat. Go ahead
He'll
and read
break
it.
some
yeah,
sticks.
you're able to
No,
like
not
you're
that
you're
one,
able to
the other one.
stabilize him.
Keep it in
Never
mind.
mind.
Okay.
Stuff.
You're able to remove it. You fill his abdominal cavity with, humorously enough, sealing gel. It's close enough.
I'm stapling. I got
Yeah,
my
it'll do the job until the surgeons can get at him.
Okay, so is there anybody with his abilities, anybody that's not gonna survive long enough for rescue?
No, with that, the only one who really, like, he was the worst one off. The rest of them, they may have some internal injuries, but nothing that they haven't dealt with before. Broken ribs and.
So nobody I need to put down. That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking.
No, the guy you might have needed to put out of his misery will pull through because Rabidus made his roll.
Filled him full of tire sealant.
Okay.
And yeah, but I mean, basically, you've got one guy. He's got both his legs are broken,
splints
but
and
both
tape them
of his arms are functional.
Start propping some of these guys up against the.
Another one, like, it looks like probably half his face is missing now because his helmet obviously shattered on impact. But he appears to have just applied like a towel to it and tied it off, and he's starting to set up a lean-to. He appears to, although he has a grievous head wound, he appears to be the most mobile of them all.
And that's how we're trained. Not move until we can't move.
Yeah, I pretty much just move through, kind of quickly get him to a stable rate, and kind of look at the commissar and say, "Okay, I've done all I can."
All right. Then I go back into the Chimera and use the long-range Vox caster to inform Supply Depot 29 of the downed Valkyrie, and there is 5 currently somewhat patched up troopers that will need some rescuing, if at all available.
Roger that.
And then give them the coordinates.
Roger that, Spearhead. Roger that. We will dispatch a evac vehicle with med team shortly.
Please be aware their Valkyrie was downed by rockets.
Duly noted. We will make sure to send a pair of Walker escorts.
Thank you. Over and out. All right, so I go back outside. I let Sergeant Glitbeard know we've reached the Supply Depot 29. They are sending some recovery units and should be here as soon as possible.
And he takes off his helmet and he's like, "Thank you, sir. We'll make sure that once we're patched up and everything, if there's anything of it we can do for you, you let us know." And you notice now why he's called Glitbeard.
His beard is gold.
He actually has a full beard, but it's done in braids, and interlinked into the braids are gold, silver, and platinum medallions, and the braids actually go up, and his beard is actually braided up into his hair as well.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Could we do an inventory of their weaponry, possibly, to see if there's anything that might supplement our gear for personnel that they could do without?
You
Heck yeah.
On a quick glance around, you realize that pretty much most of the gear from the Valkyrie is toast.
Okay.
So what the stormtroopers have as far as personal gear is pretty much it.
Okay.
Because stormtroopers, these guys were obviously not being reassigned. They were obviously on mission assignment, so they only have mission critical gear with them.
Okay. It's worth a look.
Although Rabidus noticed that one of the rocket pods on the Valkyrie could be maybe the rocket pod itself would probably take too long to detach, but he thinks he could probably harvest 3 of the rockets out of it.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Commissar,
'Cause
I've
we can make
noticed
some
that
IEDs.
perhaps we might be able to get our hands on a few more explosives.
We're gonna blow up a lot
it.
of things.
We can use
If
the
something
explosives.
penetrates the Chimera, we are all dead.
Do it.
We're
Let's take
just
them.
gonna.
Might be dead. Look, I could survive the
Yeah.
same as those stormtroopers.
Wow,
Really
he
okay.
succeeded that roll by a bit.
Yeah, he
Um,
did. With that, you are actually able to get all 5 of the remaining rockets from the rocket pod. They are all actually in
Stable
relatively
condition?
good condition, considering the Valkyrie is not.
On top.
Commissar, sir, could we leave some of our damp weather gear with the injured soldier since we have a lot of it?
Yeah, if we have a second set, let's go ahead and... Because that's 2 full sets for the whole squad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's give them a set. Or so they have some damp weather gear. I agree with this.
They're doubly thankful for that. They actually take the remaining extra sets and they use it to reinforce the pavilions that they're the lean-tos they're putting up.
Cool.
Here you go.
All right, let's load up and move on. On to our primary mission.
And as you guys get back in the Chimera, those of them who can salute, I'll salute you. All right.
Everybody outranks me.
Salute everybody.
Same here.
Salute all the things!
It was worthwhile for this sidetrack. You had
All right.
5 rockets out of it.
Can I get another D100?
Sure.
I'm
no.
gonna do it this time. I wanna do it. No. Oh, you beat me to it.
Oh, come on.
Telling you
These
the
high
roller
numbers
hates
are
us.
Killing us.
right,
How did the
definitely
last
killing
high
us.
number hurt us?
We lost
88?
gear and got rockets.
I think we traded up on that.
That's hard to argue with that.
Okay,
Yeah, I
then.
think we did fine. We got stormtrooper support for the future.
Right,
Okay.
so we've got additional potential backup or somebody that at least respect with another group, and it's a group that technically has higher ranking and influence within the ranks.
Don't worry, I'll lose that respect too. I'll just
Well,
throw
yeah, I
their
figured
knives.
it's
All right.
I'll just
So
throw their
as you're
knives out
moving
the water.
along, this is about 4 hours later, so you've 7 hours plus an hour stop to help the stormtroopers.
Just as a random question, just logistically here.
Yes.
We're talking 250k through the jungle. What's our average distance traveled per hour?
Your average distance traveled per hour.
I mean, keeping in mind it's not like there's a road. I mean, we're like, we're roughing it, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
It's
And we
about
detoured.
20k per hour is your average. Almost 21.
Okay, we've gone
And
for
we
8 hours,
detoured.
Yeah.
plus the detours. So what are we?
Well, it took you
figuring
about an hour between going there and helping them out. Was about an hour.
7 hours of travel.
So you've had 7 hours of travel and then
We're
1
still
hour
about-
of.
We're just over halfway then. I guess is my
Yeah.
point. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
about.
Let's
Yeah,
trying to
Otto
keep. I'm
said
just
it
trying to
would be
keep
about
track.
A 12-hour journey.
I'm just trying to keep track. That's all.
Yeah, no, I know. I understand. I'm down with that. As you're rolling through, Otto goes, Commissar, you might want to look out the hatch, ma'am.
Okay. Awareness.
Yes.
Any mod?
Plus 30.
Oh man, we're gonna have to bust through a firefight or something here.
I see everything.
You do see things. Nice.
I'm good
Yay,
at
a
the
roll
perception
we
rolls.
didn't fail. Yay!
I have not failed an awareness roll.
That is ironically the roll I failed the most, and it's my highest stat.
I failed stealth, and that's my highest stat.
Yep.
My highest skill is.
All right. Up ahead, you see.
Man.
Well, it's kind of from the angle you're at. It's a bit obvious, but you can tell from that probably from above it would be much less so. You see what appears to be a wooden fortification set into the top of some trees.
Approximately how far off?
About 150 meters.
150 meters. It's possible that the vehicle wasn't detected by sound. And let's go ahead and stop and shut off the engine, and we will take a look. Because it's a wooden structure, it is likely to be an orc encampment. And we may want to kill these orcs.
Kill the
He's the
orcs.
most distracted guy for someone who was ordered to, like, don't be distracted by things.
Oh, hey, it's for the glory
Good
of the Imperium.
gracious.
This is our planet. We will keep these orcs off our planet.
Oh,
This is your
man.
planet.
We will clear this infestation.
Oh.